What's going on, guys? I am loving the new introduction. Man, I'm digging it. Really, really good music right there. Man, I appreciate you guys coming in. Once again, this is volume 21 of Strength for Today's Man. Look, real briefly before we get started, I sat down some time ago and created a few journals and notebooks for men and women. And I wanted to share those with you. I had shared the pictures of them, but now that I have them in hand physically, I wanted to show you exactly what they look like. And those of you that are listening on the audio, it actually be down in the description. So, and also on the video, you can get it down in the description how to order them on Amazon.com. But here's the prayer journal for men. This is what this looks like. It's awesome. It has this silky cover, and inside it's a prayer journal. You have dates that you can put in, notes, prayers. You can put in sermon topics, the preacher that preached, or keynote points, application. There's so much in here that you can use on a daily basis, men, for your prayer time. This is great book for men in their prayer time. Then I also have In the Heart of a Man There Is Greatness, Never Ever Give Up notebook journal for him. These are great gifts that you can get for your loved ones. Inside it's blank pages, line pages, to where you could just jot down all your thoughts, all your dreams, your goals for the day. Awesome book. And here, ladies, I didn't forget about you. In the Heart of a Woman There Is Greatness. Make this a great day. This is a notebook journal for her. Awesome gifts, guys. And again, it's blank lines inside to where you could just write down all your awesome thoughts and dreams and goals. So there it is. Those are 3 of the many books that I've written and created. I pray that you guys pick up a couple of copies, and bless someone with a journal so they can also write down some of their goals and dreams. Those serious note takers. I know there's some serious note takers out there. So there you have it. Amazon.com is where you can get it. And my new publishing company is called Walking in Faith. It's Walking in Faith Publishing. So you can get it on Amazon.com. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it so much. Listen, let's go to Revelation 7:9. Revelation 7:9. It's another great day here in Southern California. It's a little cool, but a little warm as well. And I'm still praying for those of you that are being bombarded by Mr. Snow. Man, I know you guys are just like, I'm over it. I'm done. But here, let's read this. Revelation 7:9. After this, I saw a vast crowd, too great to count, from every nation and tribe and people and language, standing in front of the throne and before the Lamb. All right, guys, let's talk about invitation. Invitation. When I think about invitation on the natural side, I think about setting up parties and dinners, holiday celebrations, and the top question on the top of our head is, how many people should we invite? That seems to be the question of the day when you're setting up these different celebrations, these parties, these homecoming dinners and things like that. But here, we want to keep in mind of the invitation that Jesus has presented to us. Now, it may not be a popular or easy decision in setting up your parties, your gatherings and things like that, but in the end, certain people are on the guest list and certain people are not on the guest list. That's just a given. It's a hard thing sometimes when you got to sit down and you got to determine who's going to be invited and who's not going to be invited, who's on the guest list and who's not on the guest list. It's embarrassing to show up at a dinner that there is a guest list and you're standing there and the person that has the guest book is looking down the list and they don't see your name. They're like, I don't have your name on the list. But I'm a friend. I'm a friend. Well, your name isn't on the list, so you can't get into the party. Man, that is embarrassing. That's frustrating. It's heartbreaking. This process can cause anxiety on the part of those extending the invitations, and sometimes cause frustration for those not invited. I know you can't invite everybody to your party. You can't invite everybody to your celebration. You can't invite everybody to the dinner. Sure, some are going to be happy, some are going to be sad, some are going to be excited, some are going to be mad. That's just part of it. But here, when John, the author of Revelation, got a glimpse of heaven, he saw people from all continents, people groups and economic backgrounds right next to each other. There was no, okay, your group is over here, your group is over there, and your group is right here. No, it was none of that. Everybody, he saw everybody, a plethora of people from all walks of life, all standing together. Jesus' invitation to his never-ending party is unlimited. It's not limited to this sector group, that sector group, those particular people, it's not like that whatsoever. And this is what we got to keep in mind, man, that when we are doing kingdom work, we are building God's kingdom. We're inviting people to church. We're inviting people to our functions. We're inviting people to our dinners and things. Keep in mind that everyone should be invited. Now, I understand that there's a whole lot of drawback there. There's a whole lot of pushback because you just cannot invite everybody to your function, because everybody don't act right at a function. Everybody don't participate in your function. They're just ones that you kind of keep on the back burner and go, I think we might have to skip them from coming to the party because they might cause issues. Well, that's the human side. But the spiritual side, everybody should be invited to Jesus's party. Everybody should be invited to the spiritual dinner. Everyone is invited to Jesus's never-ending party. While our earthly party limitations have understandably limits, it's understandable. What would it look like for us to live knowing that all have been invited to the heavenly banquet? What would that look like? Man, I can't even imagine what that would look like. You have thoughts on how that day would look like of vast number of people that you can't even put a number on, standing before God, worshiping God, standing before his throne, bowing down, giving thanks. That is unimaginable to my mind. I mean, I could see, people in crowds here in the natural side. You go to a concert, you go to a mass meeting for church gatherings, and you just see thousands and thousands of people at the arenas, at the stadiums, thousands of people, but times that by infinity, just a number that seems to go on forever. People are there worshiping God. Serving God is universal. Inviting people to Christ is universal. Don't be prejudiced when it comes to talking to people about God. Talk to any and everybody. You don't have to be dogmatic about it. You don't have to be radical about it. You're just sharing the love of Jesus. It's just that simple. Just that simple. You don't have to stand there and debate with anybody. If they don't believe in God, bless them and keep on going. You don't have to stand there and argue with folk. Just God bless you. I'll see you. All right. Thank you. Goodbye. Don't stand there and go, why don't you believe in God? Why don't you? No, you don't have to stand there and act a fool just like them. If they say, hey, I don't believe in God. All right. Thank you. And keep it moving. It's just that simple. You are out to talk about the love of God to whomever will listen. Let me close with this, guys. God, help me to include, not exclude. Help me to welcome, not shun. And help me to still love those who may exclude me. For all this, I need your strength. Not everybody's going to invite you. Not everybody wants you on their list. And there's a reason for that. You need to find out why people don't want to be around you. This is Strength for Today's Man, Volume 21, Invitation. Have you been invited? This is Malachi Mitchell. You guys go out and make it a great day. And remember, go to Amazon.com, pick you up a notebook journal. You guys be extremely blessed today.